our final goal focused on helping create predictable structures at home so that you as parents and students obviously feel connected to the schools and to the learning that they're involved in. And hopefully you've already seen and heard the ways that we plan on providing a structure. Obviously, as students do receive their lessons from their teachers, they're going to have the flexibility to do that work in a way that is conducive to them and to your life structure at home and the support that's available. And we know that's going to be dictated by parent schedules, parents who are working or parents who are just available, tending to their family needs and to the variety of responsibilities we do have as parents, and just taking care of all of our kids and getting lunches and laundry and all that stuff that is still going on at home that we're fully aware of. But at the same time, we did want to provide some predictability in terms of when you know you can connect with us here at school, where kids can connect, where they can look forward to getting together with their peers and seeing and hearing their teacher. And obviously, 7 through 12, we've talked about the tools that we're using through Google Classroom, Zoom, Google Meet, and Google Chat, and the academic hours that we're going to provide twice a week for every teacher, K-12, is going to be provided to you as parents and as students, along with our community circles, our restorative circles that we're going to have at the high school level. And so this should provide some structure. Obviously, we do encourage parents and students working on structure for their academics as well. That's something we cannot dictate because, once again, there's various responsibilities happening in each and every one of your households. But we do recommend that some sort of routines and structures are created. Um, Preferably, I think in the morning. I think we know that our brain is, even though sometimes we feel tired, it's ready to go. Some of the best learning happens in the morning, and so for me personally, I recommend my kids get up and they get school done with. If they can get everything done that they're expected to do by lunch, and then they have the rest of their day to kind of do the other important stuff of playing, learning, some chores, and just taking care of things that we're asking them to do, or just being kids and getting outside. And so, but that we have to leave up to you. But also, we're providing some structure um, in terms of being and staying connected to us here at Pinckney Community Schools. And this is relatively the same slide, looking at the elementary K-6, and the only variances, obviously, we have Seesaw instead of Google Classroom, and just the terminology, but it's the exact same expectation in terms of providing structure. And one thing that I do want to point out is that an important part of this is providing information and about lessons each and every Monday. We know that over the past 4 or 5 weeks, teachers have been doing their best trying to get information out to students and the parents and utilizing what they know, which is email. But if you're like me, you have 4 kids at home, 2 of them are at high school, they each have 7 teachers. I mean, there's times that I could get 20 or more emails within a day or a 2 day period, which is just overwhelming. It's very hard to manage, it's very hard and challenging to organize. And we wanted to minimize that and really work through 2 vehicles, which is Google Classroom and Seesaw. So a large part of this structure is going to be asking teachers to provide lessons each and every Monday between 8 and 12, 8 a.m. and noon, of getting things, make sure they're loaded into Google Classroom and in the Seesaw. And so really, the only email that we want to be sent out on Mondays is from a building principal. And that's just to remind everybody, myself included, is that, hey, it's Monday, welcome back to a new week, and make sure our high school students or our Pathfinder students get on Google Classroom to check out the lessons their teachers have waiting for them. And for our K-6, it's the same thing, is just get on Seesaw, opening up the Seesaw app and see what kind of work is waiting and the lessons that are there for our students to engage in. And that's pretty much it. And so there's really no need for individual emails. We're not going to say you're not going to get any emails, because there may still be some announcements, or obviously as parents you have the opportunity to email teachers and continue communicating if you have questions outside of the academic office hours that we're going to provide. But once again, it's to help to minimize the stress and the amount of information that we've all been getting for the past 5 weeks or so. So we know it's been overwhelming. We apologize about that, but it's just kind of the unintentional consequence of the situation that we've been placed in.